Okay, we're back. And you're not going to believe all the work I've done from the last episode. Of course, in the last episode, we established this first base here, mainly because the Nether is now even more dangerous than it was. So I've basically expanded the base quite a bit. We can now walk all the way around the portal. And there you can see I think those are the piglin brutes. They can no longer get to me. So there's the piglin brute. And so we're basically, everything's glassed off, put a bunch of glass up, and everything's a lot safer now. I don't have to worry about getting attacked by those hoglins. They're really dangerous. They were coming, I think they spawn in this blood forest. I think that's what they call this. And they will just attack right away. If they're within a few blocks, they're coming after you. So you can see all the upgrades. I mean, basically, in the last episode, the base cut off right here, and I've basically expanded it greatly, and you'll be able to check it out in a minute. I'll give you the executive tour. So let's go all the way down here. Now, what I kind of did was I hugged the mountainside. Again, this is hardcore mode, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get killed. So I played it safe and just sort of carved through the mountain and stayed very close. But you can see here I've glassed all this off. And so there's a second part to the base now all the way over there. So I created this huge catwalk. Take a look at this. This huge catwalk. And yeah, that's quite the scenery there, huh? So I can go all the way across here without getting attacked. And this was quite difficult, by the way, to build. I was getting attacked by those archers. You can see them down there. They were firing shots off at me. And what is that, like a piglin gathering down there? What are they doing? It looks like a town hall meeting. Not sure what those guys are doing. Anyways, yeah, so we're completely separated here, which is really cool. You can see how big the fortress is. I mean, it goes all the way over there. And I connected it up to the piglin fortress. Or what do they call those? Something bastion, remnant bastion or something? Forget the name of it. But yeah, that's what that is. And eventually I'm gonna clear that out and turn that into a massive, I mean, we're talking a massive supply base. But you can see it's a huge structure. It goes all the way down there. And I think those are composed of treasure rooms, stables, all kinds of little neat things to explore. And we'll do that in a future episode. But at least was able to connect up the main base. So here we go. We go around here and I've got a nice view. That's a new biome. I forget the name of it. But, you know, I was looking at it from here. I can watch it in safety. This looks extremely dangerous. They've got all those... they got several mobs over there, so I don't know how practical it'll be to go over there. But I get a nice view. Take a look at that. I get some nice scenery. So this is sort of the supply room, and I've added several supplies. I was able to get some warped fungus, some crimson fungus, and some crimson roots, and lots of other goodies. So once I, you know, any mining now that I do in the Nether, we can just store it right here without having to go back to the overworld, which is kind of nice. We can just store everything right here. And everything's nice and safe. Nothing so far has really penetrated my fortress. A few piglins do spawn in here, but they won't attack you as long as you now have the gold helmet on, or you have some sort of gold armor. They like gold. They're apparently in a trance from that, so they will not attack you. So I put that on, and I think the piglin brutes also don't attack as well. So they're the ones that really scare me, because those guys hit really, really, really hard. Okay, so let's continue the tour. It doesn't stop. So you can see I put some soul torches down here. Those are supposed to ward off any of the you know, enemy mobs. I don't know if they work or not, but put a few of those down as well. This leads down to a mine. We'll go down there in a minute. And so, of course, I expanded. Actually, the base ended here originally, but I expanded it out and made this kind of this bridge because I wanted to get over and check out the piglin fortress. That's what I call it. And you can see here it is. And this is a treasure room. Now, I'm not going to open this treasure because I thought I saw one. Yeah, there's one right there, and he will attack. He looks like he's being aggressive right now for some reason. Maybe the gold armor doesn't work, but yeah, I'm not going to open these up because they will definitely attack if I open this up. But maybe we'll clear this out eventually. But yeah, this looks like a really cool kind of place. What's different from the old Nether fortress is that this looks like sort of like I kind of like it has like a worn look to it. So it's only like, you know, it looks like it went through, it was attacked or something. You can tell it's only sort of 80% complete. There's large parts that aren't. Maybe that's because they're just terrible builders. I have no idea. But yeah, this is really cool. And eventually maybe in the next episode, we'll work on clearing this out and establishing. I'd like to set this up as a permanent base because there's a lot of room here, like a permanent treasure room. Okay, so that's that. And we'll go over here. And there, you can see my nice, what do we call that? Catwalk? Whatever we want to call that. Bridge, whatever I want to call that. Look how long that is. Actually, you know, I didn't even really get a good look at it until now from this vantage point. But yeah, I mean, it's just huge. And it's, so it's very safe. I can get over here to the main, this is actually the main part of the base now, in relative safety. And now I've got all these cool views. All right, so let's head down. Now, I actually was able to, for the first time, to build a Nether pickaxe. And I got some of the ancient debris, and you can only get that down in, you have to go way down. I think it's blocks 8 through 22. That's where you have to go. So I had to drill all the way down there, and I'll show you that right now. So we'll head down here. And so I was drilling down here, and this actually was extremely difficult because you can see here I ran into basically air at this point. There was lava, so I had to block all this off. And there were all kinds of skeletons out here attacking me. So, in fact, I think somebody's firing a shot off at me right now. I thought I just heard an arrow. But eventually I'm going to seal all this off with glass. But yeah, so I had to keep going. And then, of course, it seems like in the update there's just a lot more lava lakes. There's a lot more. So, of course, I ran into this lava. And for the first time, I saw the Striders. Yes, and as far as I can tell, these are the nicest creatures in Minecraft. I'm not making that up. They are so calm and nice. I think they're the nicest creatures in either the overworld or the Nether. So it's kind of cool that they put a friendly sort of mob down here. I hear a ghast, and I'm always suspicious where they're at. So I put a little mini base up here in case I needed, you know, if I got in trouble right here, you know, if I was attacked, I wouldn't have to turn around. I could run up here. And, you know, I could go into this little mini base up here. It's completely blocked off and pretty safe in here. So that looks pretty cool. And so, yeah, again, if I get attacked or something, I can just run into this little mini base. Eventually, I'd like to block it all off, but we'll see. See how busy I am in the middle of the day. Okay, so that's that, and so let's head down all the way. So it was I still was running, so I had to get across this lava lake, as you can see, and that was a huge chore. And then, you know, it still wasn't done. I got here and ran into all this lava. There was a lot more here, by the way. This took a lot of work, you know, when this lava's coming out. It was coming off in multiple directions, so I had to block it off. And then I finally made it hit rock bottom. Not trying to use the cliche there, but I did hit rock bottom. And here's where I'm finding the ancient debris. So this is like at around, so I made it all the way down here, and then I worked my way up about 8 blocks. That's what they say to do. And I started mining, and then I found the ancient debris, which allowed me to get my first Nether pickaxe. And I can tell you, this is strong as hell. I mean, I have literally, I've mined all of this stone here, and carved all this Nether, and you can see it's only done a little bit of damage to it. So that it really does make a difference. A ghast! Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? They're just everywhere. You know what? They're always where you don't want them to be. And see, this is, you know, I was going to try to actually get on a Strider for the first time, and that guy's got to be, of course, hanging out right there. Alright, let's just see. You know what I might do? I think I'm going to book it. Not going to the base, I'm just going to run to the other side and wait till he clears. I'll hide over here. Let's just hide for a minute. Let's check now. He's kind of going away. Good. Go away. God, I hate those guys. If they're, yeah, of course, one's firing at me now. You know, they're always where you don't want them. Whenever you want to do something, they're there in the Nether. I cannot stand that mob. I really wish they would get rid of these guys. Yeah, of course, he's angry now and going to follow me, so I'm just going to go up here and walk away for a while. I absolutely cannot stand that mob. I'm going to have to get a sweet bow and arrow, and I'll do that maybe in the next episode so I can start taking those guys out, because they're just really annoying. They're always, like, interfering. Okay, so let's, we'll just stay up here for a few seconds, and maybe he'll clear. I'm hoping he does. Alright, let's try to go back down now. I really wanted to get on one of those striders, and of course, there has to be a ghast. Right there. Always. Never ceases to amaze me. Let's see if he's still there. Hopefully he's gone. Oh, he even took out one of my torches. What a scumbag. Okay. Let's put that back. That's one of the reasons I made stone out of this, because they can't really destroy anything. I actually used to do that. I used to build my fortresses out of Nether, which was a huge mistake, and they could obviously destroy Nether. Okay, I don't see one of them, so let's try and see now if we can get on one of those striders. This will be a first for me. I'm really interested to check that out. Of course, when I want one, there isn't one here. Come over here, guy. Come on. Let's go over here and see if we can get one. That's the worst sound when you hear that gas starting to crank up with that awful high-pitched sound he has. It's like the worst sound ever. Alright, so none of them are close to the shoreline. Let's keep an eye here. If I can get one of them to come over. I might have to build. I'm wondering if I have to build out there. I think I got some Nether. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to build out there. We'll try that. Might actually mine some of this, just so I can build out there. Maybe like a little dock. Now, it's not a good idea to use netherrack to do that, but for what I just said, but let's just see if we can... I might build a permanent dock later on, but I just can't. There's not one near me. It's really... See if I can get out there. And this is where I'm going to die. This is really not the brightest idea I've had in a while, but let's see if we can just build our way out there. And of course, this is where a ghast will show up and, you know, they'll have a field day. I'll be in a very vulnerable position. Where are they? They're still out there. Gosh. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Come on over here. Let me put a saddle on you. Apparently that's what you gotta do. You gotta put a saddle on them. Where you can really hear that lava. It's just begging for me to fall in. Okay, come on, guys. And of course I gotta run out. I didn't realize it'd be this hard to get on a strider. Come on over here, you can do it! This is just outrageous. Okay, let's... Oh, that's kind of cool. He's going up the lava flow there. I did not realize it'd be this hard to get on a strider. Maybe I gotta get the I think that's what it is. You gotta get the saddle on them. And then they follow you around. But before that, they're really not too interested in you. Okay, let's get some more netherrack. My gosh. Didn't realize this would be such a pain. And this is the first time I've done it, so I don't know. But earlier when I was down here, they were all over the place, right by me. Of course, now that I want to actually ride one of those, I can't get one near me. Isn't that how life works? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much more of this stuff I'm going to need. Yeah, I mean, they're just not near my bridge or anything. They're just kind of hanging out there. Okay. All right, let's just keep building here. Maybe this guy will... Oh, there's that other guy. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Nope. All right. They really want to make me work for this, don't they? Wow. I didn't think it would be this hard, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I was down here earlier, and they're all over the place, and now I can't get anybody to come over here. This guy's looking at me. Okay, he's looking at me. Come on, you can do it! Don't be scared, son. Come over here, my son. No. Just not gonna happen. Okay. We are gonna have to make this happen. I'm gonna will this. If there's a will, there's a way. Let's try to go this way. Knowing my luck, what's going to happen is this guy's going to get over here and I'm going to fall in the lava or something. I mean, this could not be any more difficult. Okay, here he comes. I think this is gonna finally happen. Let's see. I mean, give me a break. Okay. Warp fungus on a bait. Maybe that'll do it. Is that like... Oh, that's what it does. It attracts them. Oh, I see how this works. Okay. So I had to hold the warp. Okay, I'm learning as I go here. All right, so let's stick that on him. Oh, we're on him! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. We're actually riding him. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. This is pretty wicked. I feel like... Let's see if these other guys are in... Yeah, these other guys all of a sudden got interested. Now they think I'm like the head honcho here. I'm the alpha male. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so cool. I see why everybody was talking about this. And I can pretty much go anywhere now. Oh, I see. You gotta... Oh, so when I take the stick out of my hand, he stops. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So if I take the stick out of my hand, he will come to a stop. So let's stop him right here. And I could actually use this guy to build things now. How cool. On the lava. It'd be much easier, actually. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, and these other guys all of a sudden think I'm like the coolest guy ever. Because I'm riding a strider. Alright, let's see if we can take him on land. I don't know if you can. I think you... Why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah, you can. Actually, you know what? Let's park him in here. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's get off him. Let's shut the door. I don't want him to go away. You're mine now. I don't know if he's actually going to stay in here, but we'll keep him locked in here in case I need to use him again. Let's see what happens. Looks kind of lonely in there, doesn't he? But, let's see if he tries to break down the door or something. Nope, you're mine now. You know what? We'll make a nice... You know what we're going to do? We're going to make a really nice home for him. We'll make him an executive suite. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. But yeah, that's cool. Okay. So, and there's of course, a pigling. That's going to do it for this episode. So in the next episode, we will continue on. I'll probably make some... You know what? I think I'm going to park in here. Don't want to get killed out there. Let's actually take advantage of my supply base. So we'll stay in here with him. I've got to be locked up in here with him. That's the way it works. Okay, so I think in the next episode we'll do some more upgrades to the main base in the overworld. See you guys then. Thanks for watching.